Young Lyn Wallin Ziegenbein lived a great life in West Central Omaha with an extended family, 2 sisters, and supportive parents.
Our parents always said to us, you girls can be anything you want to be. You have to work hard, but you can be anything you want to be. And we believed them. And so when we got to that point in life, I think it was a bit of a surprise that to both of my sisters and to me, that the numbers were stacked against the girls.
At age 9, she began a 5-year plan, but nowhere in the plan did she see her future in Omaha. A job with Congressman John Y. McCollister took her to Washington, D.C. She traveled to London to study. Her next stop was the University of Kansas, where she graduated with a journalism degree in 1974. Lyn returned to Omaha to pursue her law degree at Creighton University and stayed to work on community revitalization.
I made the decision for the right reasons at the right time. And yet it was a fork in the road for me to do what I did do out of, in many ways, a sense of responsibility, as opposed to what I wanted to do and take the opportunity that was waiting for me. But in the end, I'm glad that's what I did, because it's been a wonderful life. And as I like to say, I want to see how the movie ends.
She became a private attorney and the assistant U.S. attorney for Nebraska. Her skills as a lawyer, combined with a caring nature, found a perfect home at the Peter Kiewit Foundation in 1983. 3 years later, she became executive director. Lyn was an Exarban princess when she met Peter Kiewit, who willed his estate to the charitable trust he created. It was a one-time meeting, but she feels she understands the philanthropist from following the directives he left in the trust.
When we apply what Mr. Kiewit wanted and directed, it works. He really knew and understood people.
He believed the work ethics of Nebraskans helped him succeed and wanted to give back.
But he also wanted to reward people who demonstrated that they had both the ability and the desire to help themselves.
Lyn has developed her own philosophy for philanthropy.
I keep a Chinese proverb taped inside my center desk drawer, and it says, "He who drinks the water must always remember who dug the well."
She's not afraid to tackle controversy to get a conversation going.
2 examples that I would give you of that I think we're all very proud of here are the Nebraska AIDS Project, many years ago when it was trying to get started, as well as Project Harmony. When Project Harmony was at ground zero, but it was an unfunded state mandate, the Kiewit Foundation was one of the groups that stepped forward and said, absolutely, this should be here for children.
She said the Peter Kiewit Foundation is the first statewide private philanthropy in Nebraska, and one of the largest. $536 million has been distributed since the first check was written in 1980 for causes large and small.
We always say, though, that everyone who comes here are good people doing good things for a good reason.
The foundation's largest was a challenge grant of $25 million to jumpstart Quest Center Omaha. Other major projects have been Joslyn Art Museum's new North Wing, Western Heritage Museum's restoration, the University of Nebraska's Peter Kiewit Institute, and Medical Center expansion, the Holland Performing Arts Center, and the beautification of Abbott Drive.
To this day, people will call us even on their cell phones as they're driving down Abbott Drive to say thank you for having changed both the entrance to our city and the exit. You come to feel that every grant that moves forward and achieves its goal has been one of your great successes. We say in our work that our success and achievement is vicarious, because when the grant recipients succeed, that's when we succeed.
Lyn also contributes hands-on to the community, serving on numerous boards. She was one of the JC's 1986 Outstanding Young Omahans for distinguished service and received one of the first Women of Distinction honors from the YWCA. President George H.W. Bush invited her to serve on a White House commission. She has served on the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City, Omaha branch, and other corporate and national boards. Lyn and her husband, attorney John Ziegenbein, have a 16-year-old son, Charlie. She continues the job she started 25 years ago, working with the trustees of the Peter Kiewit Foundation to invigorate the state where generations of her family have lived.
We hope that by doing what we've done the years we have now since 1980 and the way we've done it, perhaps we have helped to establish what in our field we call best practices for philanthropy, to do it in a collegial, thoughtful, and effective manner. And we hope some of the lessons we've learned will be useful and helpful to our colleagues.
For her steady leadership of a $400 million foundation and her outreach to the community, and for all she's done to make her hometown and our state a better place to live and do business, we welcome to the Omaha Business Hall of Fame, Lyn Wallin Ziegenbein.